Good morning, everyone. I had to run in the other room and grab my drink. I left it like a silly bean. Good morning, good morning. Thank you all for being here with my mini TZ and her friend Wynona. And she is on her horse. And they both have on their sweaters for the fall. And out in the arena riding the horses. And we'll give others a few minutes to come in, enjoy the music. Celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. All right, we'll get started here real soon. Thank you for coming in. I had gotten these horses. I had a lot more, but my granddaughters also collect horses, so I kept the ones I wanted. And I did get a lot of these horses in the big barn auctions. And I am a horse lover also. Not that I wanted a collection of horses. I don't. But I had gotten the big horse over here. It's a wooden, handcrafted horse. Very expensive, the big one in the back there. And this one I got from Big Barn Auctions. He went ahead and threw this one in. I have not had time to see what this one is. So if you know, let me know in the comments if you know what this horse is. I will look it up though. But that one was a very expensive one, so I wanted another big one. You can see the quality difference in the horses, but still I wanted two big horses on the shelf with the smaller ones. So, and these will be the only ones I have, and I did want to share them today when I share my newest Barbie. She was also gotten from Big Barn Auctions. So let's put my mini TZ back here for now. Make sure she stays standing up so she don't fall. And let's move these. Now, I'll do these first since I'm going to move them. These ones here, we could not find on, I do believe they are the Freedom series, but I'm not sure. Even my guy had a hard time finding these ones. So if you know what these are, they're made of rubber with something hard in the belly. I don't know. And this, I'm sure, is not part of them. So if you guys know what this series of horse is, please tell me in the comments below. There you go. They do have the bands. Now this one is missing the green band on his foot. But they look like racing horses because they're wearing the leg wraps. Yeah, let me know if you know what these two are. All right, we'll put those over there. And this is the Barbie that I am introducing as part of my Barbie collection. And she is, and I haven't had time. Let me look her up real quick. I want to see. I didn't have time. She's such a gorgeous Barbie, and I didn't have time to look her up. Let me see. I want to see what she is. Might as well do it right now while I'm at it. Definitely want to see who she is. If you know, put it in the comments. All right, yeah. It's Barbie. Barbie doll horse. Oh, wow. Nice. It's Barbie's walking Tana horse. Riding gear, grooming accessories. Okay, she did come with, she didn't have the winner's band, she didn't have the grooming, but she did come. Oh, that's awesome, knowing who she is. Okay. Now we know who she is. The Tawny horse, and she is a beautiful Barbie, and she came with the pink boots, but also she has the lead rope that came with her, and another riding helmet. Let me take off her cowboy hat. And she did come with a riding helmet. How awesome is that? I liked her best in her cowboy hat, though, to be honest with you. But she did come with these. She didn't have the grooming, but when you buy in auctions, that's what happens. I think she looks so pretty in her cowboy hat. Gorgeous, gorgeous in her cowboy hat. The tawny horse. And so this is why I did the video, to introduce you. I did give her the name Wynona because it sounds Western. And I gave her the pink sweater since it's fall. And she came with this outfit on. Her riding boots, her jeans, and a cute little shirt that has a horse on it. Look at that. And I put the pink fall sweater on her since it is fall. And yeah, she fits beautifully. Let me get her other leg bent. Now, I think her legs do just fine and they fit, but the only thing, she doesn't have bendable arms. I wish she had bendable arms. But she is one gorgeous doll, and she is a new friend to my mini-me, and she also put her pink boots on and a mauve fall sweater and her pink ball cap, so she could match Wynona. So, and they've been riding all morning. Now I'm going to share, this was with all the horses, German Shepherd, so I am going to keep him with all the horses. And you guys are going to help me on something here in a little minute for my fairy garden. It might be too big, but I will keep him with the horses, and he also came with his own dog bowl. How awesome is that?
Yeah, I don't want to slow down, I don't want to slow down, I don't want to slow down till I burn up. I just want to live fast, I don't want to live.
I gotta refresh here a minute, guys. Hang on.
Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard.
Got to refresh. There we go. Yeah, it was lagging a little bit with my comments. There we go. Now, I did some research. This saddle was also in with all the horses. And I do believe it goes to one of these that you can see their heads on the side there. And I will be showing those in a little minute. So I did get an extra saddle in the box. Now, I didn't give the Bristol any of the saddles or anything. I kept those. Now, this saddle I will be redoing during arts and crafts down the line. When I do an arts and crafts video, you will watch me redo this leather saddle. It has seen better days. It's an English riding saddle. what do they call it? Maybe not English, but like when they do shows. So, and it goes to one of the horses. So I will be redoing this saddle, and I will be redoing the reins. They are literally, it looks like they were left out in the sun because they are literally baked. So I will be taking this apart and remaking. My daughter picked me up the leather I needed, so I will get started on those in a arts and crafts video probably after the holidays. Now, another horse that came in that auction box was this beautiful Appaloosa. Oh my gosh. This is a Grand Champion Briar prancing mare, and it is missing the saddle. Now, I put this on it. I don't know, y'all. It might. It seems to fit, but all these horses this size, the saddle would probably fit. But it does look good on this prancing Appaloosa mare. So I might go ahead and use this saddle on this horse. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous horse. And I did want this, like, my Barbies want to have horses in the field. And you will see later on why I am doing this, because I'm doing the mansion, as you all know. And off to the side, I want to have a horse corral and have my mini Barbie TZ have her own horses. So that is why. And I have another horse this size. I just couldn't find it. I had put it away many moons ago to keep it safe for her corral, so she could have a horse to ride. And now I don't know what I did with it, so I will find it. All right, so that's that one. Now, this one is also a vintage Briar, proud Arabian stallion. Look at his markings on his face. A proud Arabian stallion. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this Briar's right here today runs about $15 to $36 as it is. And this one, the proudest stallion, is $30. And I got all of these in an auction box, minus my wooden one back there. In an auction box. I believe it was, oh, I don't know if Paula remembers. She was at the auction with me. I do believe it was $20. And so I gave my granddaughters quite a few of them. They're into horses. So anything grandma has, they gotta have, you bet. So this one runs about $30, even without the box. It's an Proud Arabian. And then we also have, this one over here is one of my favorites. This is definitely a favorite of mine. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous horse? And this is called a French Trotter. A French Trotter. And, no, I take that back. This is an Indian pony. It's an Arabian stallion. Indian pony. Sorry, guys. Got my notes mixed up. I had to take notes here. Yeah, I got it mixed up. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this runs, I think about 30 also. Between 15 and 30. So, and it's not without the box also. But this one was kept in beautiful shape. I will work on the mane and the tail later on, because they look like they weren't taken very good care of. But this one is definitely my favorite for my mini TZ, and I'll put him right here. Definitely my favorite. Now, I got, in this auction, I got some little ones. Oh, and if you know what this big one is, I think I already asked, but please let me know in the comments if you know what this big one here is. I would appreciate it. Let's see if this saddle fits. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, the saddle will definitely fit any of these size horses. Yeah. So it definitely fits that Indian pony. So, yeah. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hey, I did send you a note, girl. Yeah, I might need help with that. So, I would appreciate it. I don't have time today, but maybe tomorrow I can call you. Oh, wait, I can't tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, man. Okay, Wednesday I have my live at night, I believe. So, yeah, maybe tomorrow I can call you, Lori. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to need some help with that. And then Thursday I have a live, and I have to take my sweetie to an appointment. So I definitely better do it tomorrow. All right. Now, here's what I was thinking. Be honest with me. Please do not sugarcoat anything to spare my feelings. I had kept these little horses here. If you remember my fairy garden layout, y'all, I hope you do. If not, go back to some of the fairy garden videos. But I got these little horses, and these were kind of like, these two right here. Let's start with these two. I have no clue. Now, I believe, now keep in mind, I believe one is like a darker brown and the other one is a tan. His ears are back, his ears are up. And I do believe this is the Breyer Retired Freedom Series, Pride and Joy. But I could be mistaken, y'all. So let's show the dark one first. Okay, now, got the white on his face. The tail is up, and then he does look like he's trotting. Okay, he looks like he's trotting. And then this one looks like he's acting up. His tail is way up. His ears are laid back, beautiful. And he seems like he's, see the rippling muscles here? So it looks like he's, and so if you know if this is the Freedom Series Retired, please let me know, because I'd like to know what I have when I buy things. Now this one here is the Breyer Appaloosa sport horse, and it values $22 from what I researched. Now here's what I was thinking. These look small enough. So if you remember my fairy garden, there's a river that runs on the left side of the garden, and then I have that green grassy area. I was thinking putting these two, now this one here is a Appaloosa sport horse, running about $11. But do these look small enough to put on? I mean, this one looks a little bigger, maybe this one, or maybe these two. Do you think they would look too big in the fairy garden off in the distance? Or should I go for smaller horses? Like I said, y'all, don't sugarcoat, please. Just tell me the truth. I mean, that's why I kept them. Because I thought, you know, and then there was this little thing right here. I thought it was so cute. It's like a little stable, both sides open and closed. But the horses that were in this auction box all seem too big for this. As you saw, I had one in there, and they look too big because they can't stand this way to come out the door. They can only stand this way. So I don't know if it's for show or if it had tiny horses in it. So if you know, come on door, open up. So if you know what this is or what horse belongs to it, please let me know. But it looks like a little stable for a couple of miniature horses, I do believe. Yeah, they can only go in it like that. They don't, yeah, they just don't fit in it sideways. And that is my collection of horses for my Barbies, because these will be, I know she's too big for these ones, but it'll still look like she has horses. And then I have two of these that they can actually, I can do videos with, or portraits. And of course the bigger ones are just for show, so that I can have them in the arts room. I had one, the wooden one that was sculptured, and the saddle, everything on that horse he made himself. And I will show you the whole horse in a minute here. I didn't plan on being on long today, just long enough to show and introduce Wynona, my new Barbie to my collection, with her horse, and of course with my mini TZ, who's also into horses. And so let me take these away so I can show you. And please, if you know what this one is, you're going to see that in a few minutes here. I want to get these horses put in the box so they don't get ruined. And I was really surprised at the way all these horses were put in the box. I was really surprised at the good condition they were in. And I am not talking, make this very clear, I am not saying the auction house, Big Barn Auctions. I am not blaming the auction. I'm blaming whoever gave it to him like that. He just gets the stuff from people and sells it on his auction. So it was not him that did it, guys. I want to make that very clear. And I also did a shout out for him, Big Barn Auctions, on my shout out video. So if you guys want to check that out, check his auctions out. He has some awesome stuff. And not a lot of money, y'all. Not a lot of money. Very good prices on his auctions. And I know that's why I love his auctions. But you will run across pricey things, just like with any auction. I do run across some pricey things. And I take care of it. You know, if I don't want it, I don't want it. But if I do, I get it. I was at an estate sale when I got the wooden one back there. I can't wait to do the rein and saddle set, guys. What a mess. They look small enough. So Paula thinks they look small enough. All right. Let's set her down here. You know, they made her legs bend and everything, but not her arms. I kind of don't understand that. She can also cross her legs and lean back and sit. Can you guys see her? Yeah. And, you know, they made her, I wish they would have made her arms to bend. Because when you're riding forward, sometimes your arms have to be bent. So I don't understand why they gave her straight arms. Unless, if you guys know if that's the wrong doll with the horse, but she is dressed in the actual clothes of the Barbie that belongs to that horse. So if you know if this is the wrong doll or a different doll, let me know. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, do you think they'll fit in there too? Nice. All right, let's get my beautiful girls out of the way. Mini TZ and Wynona. All right, this was the horse that was in the auction. And I'll tell you what, he originally wanted $25 for this horse, y'all. This is why I like this guy. He originally wanted, his name is JJ. He originally wanted $25 for this big horse because it is giant. But then when he found the box of horses, he said, I'm just going to throw this horse in with all the other horses. And I'm like, whoa, I'm taking it. So I do believe, Paula, am I correct? Was it $20.25 for the whole box? I know it was low, guys. And because I gave my granddaughters a lot of those horses that were in there. So, yeah. But if you know what this one is, the name, I will have my guy look it up. It does need some TLC. But otherwise, no major dents in it. Wow, it's just gorgeous. And I am going to also make a saddle and reins for this horse. Just like the other one has. I am going to make the same saddle and the same reins for this horse. So they both have matching saddles on. But isn't this a gorgeous horse? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Even though it's plastic and not made of wood, it's still a very, very gorgeous horse. And there are horse lovers that would love to have these out there. So, and I'm one of them. I love the bigger horses. Oh, cut the leaves on his toes. All right. Now, I was in Dawn's channel last night with Paula. I paid $30 for the whole box. Okay, correction. Paula said I paid $30 for the whole box. Now, you got to keep in mind, everything I showed you here today, minus my mini TZ doll, was in the box, plus 12 or 13 that I gave my granddaughters, the horses. I only kept what I wanted. The rest went to my granddaughter. So there was a lot of stuff, including the Barbie, in that box. And so that's what I'm saying. Awesome, awesome options. This is my pride and joy right here, guys. He is. Oh, did I just break that? No. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to have to re-glue it. I just pulled it out. I didn't. Oh, good. But this is my pride and joy, so I got to be careful not to, very careful not to let it fall. Okay. It is made of wood, y'all. Look how nervous I am. Yeah, I don't mess with this horse too often. $160, y'all. He's $160. Stay up there, boy. Yeah, the carpet isn't good enough to... beautifully, the guy had 6 of them there. 6. And it was his father's estate sale. You know, his father passed on. Prayers for his family. And his father is the one who did these. And he had 6 different horses there. But, you know, who can afford 6 horses at the same time? And so I was telling the people in Dawn's channel that she had a wooden, I think it was a wooden bird, wasn't it, Paula? A wooden bird. And I said, I have a wooden horse. And I know they're pricey. And so, yeah, this horse is my pride. I love this horse. And I don't mean that in a bad sense, y'all. Just meaning I'm truly in love with this wooden horse. The way he looks, how the guy did his ears, how he did the saddle and reins. And that's why I want to mimic what he's done for the other big horse. So that and he is sturdy, guys, when he's on a flat surface. Right now the carpet is woolly, and so I'm not going to let this horse fall. I don't need no dents and cuts, because this will easily scrape and... Oh, there he goes. Stands that way. Okay. He will easily get a scratch or a dig in his body. And of course I keep him dusted. A little bit dusty through there. But I do wipe him off every month to keep him and polish. This is why he's shiny. I polish the wood to keep it oiled so it don't dry up and become brittle. And I even put the oil on his reins and his saddle, because this is what happened to this saddle. Whoever had it did not take time for this collection to oil the saddle, and this is what happens when you don't. I've had this wooden horse now for 7-8 years, so as you can see how nice his reins, the leather still is, the saddle still is, and so you have to oil your collective items when they're like this, especially when they're made of wood. You want to keep them oiled and keep them primed so they always look like they did when you got them. And that's why you won't end up with things like this. So I will definitely be redoing that. And I'm going to take that off there. I'll just put it down here. But isn't this a beautiful, beautiful... Yeah, I will, Lori. I will glue it. I pulled it out of the tag. He has these, see here? He has these little, what do you call those? Brads. I do believe they call them brads. He has it together on a brad, and the brads go right into the wood. So I will definitely glue it. I pulled it out. I'm so mad at myself. But I will definitely put a hint of clear glue on it and let it completely dry, and then it'll look as good as new. But, you know, things happen. You can't cry over spilt milk. So I will fix it, and I just love how he did the saddle also. I got it. Man, I need to find one of those little things I bought off Temu and get under that piece of that saddle. Now this is a side saddle, y'all. I was wrong on the other one. Remember, I corrected myself? This is a side saddle. And there we go. This is what a side saddle is. There you go. That is a side saddle, and that's how women back in the Western days would ride horses into town, or Sunday rides. They would ride side saddle on a horse. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you, Lori. He is gorgeous. Yes. And of course, I don't give these any names because they're just my collectible item, but I am glad to have the second big horse to go on the shelf with him and make... Oh, I see a little bit of... I better oil this section a little bit more. Over time, wood does start to crack, y'all. I see just from this angle. You can't see it from the other angle, but just this angle, I better get some more oil on that and leave it sit. But he is in fantastic shape for as long as I've had him. And I know eventually it's going to, just like all wood. Even when you buy them, they tell you, you know, wood deteriorates. Keep it oiled, keep it taken care of. And that's what I do, but you can still see wear and tear just a little bit from wiping it down all the time. But if I don't, it would get worse and worse, like the other saddle I showed you. Yeah. Well, guys, I want to thank you all for coming in and being with me today. And I hope you enjoyed meeting my newest Barbie doll, Wynona, to my collection. And hopefully soon I'll be able to show you the mansion. That's been a lot of work for me, y'all. And I got the kiddos and everything going on there. So, it'll be a little bit, but hey, we'll get there. And it's the holidays right now. And I'm just grateful for a little bit of time with y'all to come in and enjoy my Barbies with me and my horses. And you will see the other horses soon enough. Here's my other favorite right here. Look at the difference in that horse. Put Mini TZ back in here. Yes, I will definitely be putting these beside the mansion as a show for having, hi honey, for having horses of her own. And I will find Mini TZ's horse that's the same size as Wynona's right here. And so they both can go riding together. But thank you for coming in and spending time with me. I sure appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'll talk to you in another... Oh, yeah. Don't forget the live Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. Boy, is that book getting awesome, y'all. Here we have Wynn Jeffries' dad acting all crazy-fied, and he has cat scratch amnesia now. And it was a beast who attacked him. And poor Levon is crying over her kitty being in jail. And then we have Wynn and KO, who are the only two getting along in this scenario. And then we have her sister being mad at her for not letting her know she had a relationship with Wynn Jeffries. Oh, it's so good, y'all. You can't miss it. And if you want to catch up, just go to the playlist and start from the beginning when I had pneumonia. Number 1, I was very sick that night. I read that. And follow up, because it won't take you long to catch up where we are. And tomorrow night is going to be chapter 14. Awesome stuff going on Blossom Street now, y'all. You can't miss it. And then we have Arts and Crafts Thursday. We're working on that turkey, and I got the fairy lights for it. We're going to paint the other side and get that ready for a beautiful centerpiece for my Thanksgiving table. And I have a recipe and a centerpiece that you can do very quickly on the spry and have it done for Thanksgiving Day and make everyone in your family happy when they see it. And it's edible. So join me Thursday, 11 o'clock, guys, for a wonderful centerpiece recipe for your family. Thank you for coming in, y'all. And I'll see you in another live.
Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, again.